The following sports special is presented by Bremerton 76.
Well, howdy. Welcome back to Bremerton 76. Your usual, honey? A large biscuits and gravy? No, wait. Maybe a breakfast burrito? Oh, you want a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. Which one are you going to have today, darling? The bagel, croissant, English muffin, or biscuit? A breakfast burrito too, sugar? You must be hungry. And a large cup of coffee? Oh, you be careful now. Here at Bremerton 76, it's always hot. Oh, how about a brownie for later? You know we make them fresh. Thank you, baby. We'll see you later for lunch here at our deli. We have those burgers you love with all the fixings and our special sauce. Bye now. Y'all come back now to Bremerton 76. You know where to find us, honey. Right here on the corner of Rideout Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton.
The 2024 Park and Rec Fall League concludes tonight at the Brick Palace. At stake, the Fall League Championship, as the Bremerton Wildcats take on Under8ted inside the Sheridan Park Gymnasium. With a win tonight, the Cats or Under8ted can secure the number 1 seed for the post-league tournament. Who will be crowned the league champ? Find out next as the action starts.
All right, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Brick Palace here at the Sheridan Park Gym on Lebo Boulevard. It is the Fall League Championship. It is Under8ted and the Wildcats. The Under8ted has beat the Wildcats 4 out of 7 times, and the most recent win was back in August. They beat the Wildcats 96-91. In their last meeting in October 23rd to be exact, the Wildcats came away with an 80-73 victory to beat Under8ted. Let's take a look at the standings, shall we? The Wildcats Under8ted at 4-1, so therefore the league championship tonight to sit for the postseason playoffs in a couple of weeks. The Columbus Tribe is 3-2, so is Admirals Rec. DC Alumni 1-4. The Cyclones have been blown away in the division this year. They're 0-5 on the year, as the Wildcats trounced the Cyclones 104-69 in their last meeting October 30th. Under8ted beats the Columbus Tribe 104-69 to get in this position with right now for the Fall League Championship. And the Admirals Rec 73, DC Alumni 58 all last week. Well, this is a big game for the, as I mentioned, for both teams. And for Under8ted, we'll see who there. Anthony Lewis get the starting lineup tonight. Patrick Lewis, Calvin Dennis getting the start tonight as well. And Carter Wilson ran out the starting 5 for the Under8ted. Caleb Morgan has shown up here tonight, and he'll be coming in momentarily off the bench for the Wildcats, former Olympic College Raider, former Pacific University Knight, playing at the college level. Jameer Johnson, Tinny Viofi, Maurice Modestine, and Cade Kubosh on the floor for the Wildcats. And another player will be named here in a second for the Wildcats, and the tip is controlled by Under8ted. Slipping in, pulling in for an 18-foot Jimmy gives Elijah Holtz to give the Under8ted a 2-0 lead. Just getting underway, Wildcats going from right to our left. It's a long 3 from near angle, served out by Maurice Modestine. Gives Wildcats a 3-2 lead. First lead change of the game. Here early, should be a good one tonight. Another off-angle 3. This time it's Elijah Holtz again. Gives the Under8ted a 5-3 lead. Three off the mark. Holtz with the rebound. Going from our left to our right in the front court, served out to Patrick Lewis. Serves inside to Calvin Dennis, drives in, kicks out. Kicks out near side to Carter Wilson, drives in as Carter Wilson, and he gets fouled, and the bucket will count. The hoop and the 1 for Carter Wilson. Gives Under8ted a 7-3 lead here early. Their biggest lead sits at 4 with 18:43 to go here in the first half. Thanks for tuning in to the broadcast here on ISBNSports.com and ISBN Sports Facebook page. That may change as the original Facebook account has been severely hacked. Might have to get rid of that one and create a new one. Driving near side is Joe Kroger, the other starting 5 member for the Wildcats. Out on top to Bino, just to the right of the circle. Near side to Kroger. Anthony Lewis on him defensively. Serves the far side to move the ball around to Kubosh. Off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lewis. Out to Holtz. To Lewis. Starting baseline right with their teardrop. Right hand floater is good by Carter Wilson. His 4th point of the night. 9-3 is your score. Biggest lead sits at 6. 18-minute mark here in the first half. Kroger on the burst lane to Kubosh. Far side to Modesti. Now to Tinney. Back to Bino on top to Kroger. Looking for some room to go. Bino up fakes. Moves to his left. Fires in, hits. Bino Modesti, his second 3 of the first half. Closes the gap 9-6. 17:30 to go here in the first half. Patrick Lewis straightaway 3. Got it. Patrick Lewis, the big man. Nails a triple for Patrick Lewis. 12-6 equals the biggest lead. Jameer Johnson drives in, kicks, deflected right back to him. Up picks against Calvin Dennis, tries contact, goes up and scores. And we'll go to the bucket for the whack into one. Jameer Johnson getting in a scoring act for the Wildcats. Free throw by Jameer. Back iron, no good. And swooping in is Biopi to try to get the offensive rebound. Couldn't do so. Hung on the rim long enough to go over his head. Pass aside to Lewis. Losing control of it. Tinney on the break. Drives in against Holtz. Kicks out for Kubosh. Driving in and going up and blocking a shot as Holtz. Trying to chase it down to the far corner as Holtz can't get there quick enough. But a tremendous block. He says did not come in here. As Holtz has swapped that one out of play. Far side. Cade Kubosh inbounds to Kroger. He'll step back for a long 3. He sets his feet. Air ball. Leaves it short. Severely short. Score remains 12-8. 16 minutes to go here in the first half. Inside to Dennis. Kicks out for Anthony Lewis. Just to the right of us. Does not get the kind bounce. Ball is out of bounds. And you run into Patrick Lewis. You know you run into a brick wall. That ball goes out of play. Wildcats basketball trailing by 4. Here early in the first half, Kroger near angle, right off to my left, fires. Back iron, no good. Ball tapped out of play, goes off Holtz's hands and out of bounds. The Wildcats basketball off to our left. Quickly inbounds to Modesti, surveys the situation, now fires. Back iron, no good. Popcorn's high up in the air, and Patrick Lewis yanks down the rebound. Out of the backcourt, left to right, and Anthony Lewis serves out for Holtz for a long 3. No good. Nice box out job by Jameer Johnson. Tinney Biopi with the defensive rebound. Kroger shakes and bakes in the front court as the ball jabbed away. We secured it down to Jameer Johnson. Near side to Bino. Fires aside, deflected and stolen away by Patrick Lewis. On the run. Here he comes like a Mack truck down the hill. Serves to the baseline. Lewis goes up and was fouled. Blocked and then goes down with it. Calling for the foul. He gets traveling instead. It'll be Wildcats basketball off. Inbounds off to our right. Kroger. 2015 Bremerton Knight. 2016 Olympic College Ranger. Biopi drives baseline left. Goes around the defense. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Ball tapped out. Who's got it? Tinney Biopi retrieves it on the loose ball. Jameer kicks out for Kubosh. Steps back. Converging on him defensively is Lewis. Now Patrick Lewis stoles away the cross-court pass. Gives it to Calvin Dennis. 1-2 going up against Kubosh and scores. Calvin Dennis gets his first 2 of the night. 14-8. They equal their biggest lead of the night at 6 points at the 14-minute mark. And that shot is missed. Secured up by Jameer Johnson against the offensive rebound who scores. 4 points for Jameer. (14-10) and they come back the other way. Is Under8ted 16-10, equaling their biggest lead of the night. Kroger works against the defense of Lewis, goes in as a kicks out for Kubosh for 3 in the near corner, swirls in and out, and Lewis pulls down the rebound. Double teamed at half court, gives it up to Dennis, drives in, tripped, and a foul called against Kroger as Calvin Dennis streaks into the lane, tripped up by Kroger He'll go to the free throw line shooting 2 for Under8ted. You lead it by 6, 16-10. Just getting underway, if you will, early here on at the Brick Palace. First free throw is good by Calvin Dennis. His third point of the first half. Makes it 17-10. Next free throw makes it 18-10. Jameer Johnson out on top, served up to Kroger far side. Here to Kubosh, near angle 3, air ball. Vanestine nicks down the rebound, get it to Jameer Johnson, just left the free throw line, puts the ball down, trying to scoop it inside, has the ball tapped away. Stolen away by Holtz, on the run they come, Under8ted. Goes to his left, goes to his right, swerves it off the window and in. There's Elijah Holtz, he has 7 points in the first half, and it's 18-10. Or 20-10, excuse me. Biggest lead now at 10 at the 12-minute mark here in the first half. This time, first time to the big man, Patrick Lewis. Makes a good wall as well. Kubosh again fades and fires and misses the shot. Caleb Morgan, who slipped in the ball game for Under8ted. Serves it up far side. They move the ball around to Dennis. Kicks it out to Holtz. Down to Lewis. Near angle 3. Got it. Patrick Lewis. The ripple and the triple for Patrick Lewis. He's got 2 3-pointers here in the first half. And they've opened up a 13-point lead at 23-10. It's 11:23 mark here in the first half. Here's a steal away by Under8ted. Going coast to coast and missing his shot. On the play was Carter Wilson. But here's Elijah Holtz to kick it back up and in. 9 points for Holtz. 25-10. Biggest lead at 15. First half action at the 11-minute mark. And this time, off angle 3, fires off the mark. Patrick Lewis with the rebound. They'll bring the ball out of backcourt. Pass down to Dennis. Kicks out for Holtz for 3 and hits. Elijah Holtz nails the ripple and the triple for Holtz. It is 28-10 with 10:40 to go here in the first half. They have built themselves up an 18-point lead. At the 10:40 mark. As there's a pause in the action, we will step aside as well. You're listening to Fall League Championship Basketball on ISPNSports.com.
Well, howdy. Welcome back to Bremerton 76. Your usual honey? A large biscuits and gravy? No, wait. Maybe a breakfast burrito? Oh, you want a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. Which one are you going to have today, darling? The bagel, croissant, English muffin, or biscuit? A breakfast burrito too, sugar? You must be hungry. And a large cup of coffee? Oh, you be careful now. Here at Bremerton 76, it's always hot. Oh, how about a brownie for later? You know we make them fresh. Thank you, baby. We'll see you later for lunch here at our deli. We have those burgers you love with all the fixings and our special sauce. Bye now. Y'all come back now to Bremerton 76. You know where to find us, honey. Right here on the corner of Rideout Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton.
All right, welcome back to the Brick Palace here at the Fall League Championship. Wildcats. Under8ted has built themselves up an 18-point lead at the 10:40 mark here in the first half of action. Wildcats, Kroger brings the ball in the front court, goes through the 1-2, rim checked. Actually, the basketball under his stanchion blocked that. Ball tapped away, stolen away by Holtz, and he'll scoot to the rack and score. Elijah Holtz. 20-point lead here in the first half. And the defense by Carter Wilson bumps Kroger, who draw the foul. Wildcats win bounds just across from us here at the Brick Palace. Inside it's down in between the circles to Bino. Free throw line to Jameer. He goes there from 17, 18 feet off the mark. Dennis with the rebound. Kicked out to Holtz. Fires underneath, stolen away by Kroger on the baseline. He'll come out of back court. In the front court he goes, walks into a 3. leaves it short. Viopi saves it into Kubash. Back to Kroger. Weaves his way through traffic. Steps back from 17. Leaves it short. Calvin Dennis with the rebound. Long pass down to Patrick Lewis. Interlaid up and in. Leaking out in the play was Patrick Lewis. He now has 8. It's 32-10. Wildcats playing with just 5 members tonight. They'll be winded by this one. Just right at the free throw line as Johnson gets out the Kroger. Back to Kubash, who elevates and hits the triple. Cade Kubash with 3. 32-13. Calvin Dennis feeds underneath to Morgan. Wasn't expecting a pass. Kubash steals it away to Bino. Now he head to Kroger. He'll glide to the rack and score. Joseph Kroger. (32-15). Lewis from 15 dumps it down in a low block. And the near side to Dennis. Kicks out for Holtz. Back iron no good. Kubash for the rebound. Bino to Viopi. Off angle 3. Swash. Tony Viopi gets into the act. Hits a triple from the off angle. It's just like that. It's 32-18. With 8:27 to go in the first half. Here's Patrick Lewis. Leaves it short. Put back by Dennis. Couldn't get that one to drop. Then a put back by Dennis. Can't get that one to fall either. Alley pass thrown away, however, by Kada Morgan. Finds underneath to Patrick Lewis, who spins it off underneath the defense of Kroger. Patrick Lewis. He's got 10. Near angle, Bino nails the shot. Triple for Bino. He's got 9 in the first half. 34-21. Back within 13. The 7:49 mark. 3 by Dennis. Won't drop. Johnson with the rebound. Out to Bino. Got a run going on right now by the Wildcats. Teddy Viopi near baseline. Feeds it out for Kubash. Fades and fires. Back iron no good. Dennis will swoop in and pull down the defensive rebound. Holtz will slowly dribble the ball out of front court. Down to Lewis, far side. Free throw to Dennis. Morgan up fakes. Works the baseline. Little give and go to Dennis. Goes by him. Still only by Modestine. Kubash from 13. Back iron no good. Off his rebound pulled down by Viopi. Worked the ball around to Bino. Back out to Viopi. Off angle for 3. Corkscrews up. Misses the shot. Dennis will pull down the rebound. And what do we have? We have a timeout? We do. A timeout on the floor. We will step aside as well. Your score, Under8ted 34, Wildcats 21. You're listening to Wildcats basketball on ISPN.
When you find yourself in need of insurance, you ask yourself, where do I go? Who's the best? Who's the most affordable? If this is you, your questions have been answered. H&K Insurance. H&K Insurance is an independent insurance agency specializing in customized policies. They represent a variety of different insurance companies who offer comprehensive packages at affordable prices, like Kemper, Travelers, and Pemco. H&K Insurance has 3 locations, Silverdale, Port Orchard, and in Bremerton. See how H&K Insurance can assist you? Call 360-377-7645. H&K Insurance, we're here for you.
Well, the Wildcats have gone on an 11-2 run in the last 4 minutes to pull within 13. Body Mike Simpkins in, who feeds underneath to Dennis, who scores. 5 points for Calvin Dennis. 36-21, lead back up to 15. Here's a steal by Holtz. He'll go in with a gently laid over the front rim and scores. Elijah Holtz leading all scorers. And it's 38-21. Just like that, up to a 17-point bowls for Under8ted. With 6:25 to go here in the first half. Work the ball around to Kroger. Back out on top to Bino. Free throw line to Jameer. Jab steps against Dennis. Goes by him. Feeds baseline and goes off the face of Mike Simpkins. So he's all right. You see, I'll make you tear up for a moment. He knocked it in the snaz. Into Kroger. Viofi near angle 3. Leaves it short. Tracks down his own rebound. With a floater, too strong. Caleb Morgan with the rebound. Leaves it back for Holtz. Sets and fires. Right rims off. Kroger with the rebound for the Wildcats. Pass inside, stolen away. Another Wildcats turnover. Calvin Dennis. A rack attack by Calvin Dennis with the right hand. Jams one down. 7 points for Calvin Dennis. And it's 40-21 to lead back up to 19. Biggest lead was at 20 with a little over 10 minutes to go. Jameer Johnson inside, too strong off the glass. Holtz. Morgan for three. Swirls in a triple. Does Caleb Morgan. He gets in the scoring act for the Underrated. 43-21. Biggest lead now at 22. Kroger for three. Too strong. Morgan with the rebound. 2-on-3. Crossover dribble. Drives in. Ball jabbed away. Kumas to try to save it from going out of bounds as he dives for it. They can't do so. It'll be Underrated bounce ball to inbounds off to the far side. Morgan will inbounds. Underneath to Holtz. And a nice feed by Simpkins. Finds Holtz going right into the lane. Nice pass. He scores. 45-21. Just like that, 11-0 run for Underrated is Kroger going. Can't get that one. The falls. It hangs on the rim and falls off right. Holtz in the front court to Dennis. Kicks out to Morgan. Checks his feet and fires for three. In and out. Ball tapped up. There's Calvin Dennis with the opposite foot back. Goes up. There's Jameer Johnson with a shove in the small of the back. And Calvin Dennis will go to the free throw line for Underrated to shoot two with 3:38 to go here in the first half. And boy, the last bucket for the Wildcats. They go back up to the 6:50, the 7:49 mark of the first half. At that point, they've been outscored 11-0. Free throw by Dennis. Knocks it down. 46-21, splits a pair. Here's Modestine, fires and gets knocked to the floor. He'll go to the free throw line shooting three for the Wildcats, just what he needed. And this is what the Wildcats needed as well, to kind of dip in his lead at just like that. We've gone on to a 46-21 lead. And the last bucket for the Wildcats was the 7:49 mark, as I mentioned a moment ago, here in the first half. 2.5 minutes to go, and there's the first free throw up and in by Bino in the first half. He's got 10 to lead the way for the Wildcats. Next one is good as well. Next free throw up coming from this time. He likes to talk. They're yucking it up at the free throw line. Next free throw. Makes all three. Does Bino. Back the other way is Calvin Dennis. 46-24. Thought he made all three. That should be 48-25. What do I know? All right, Bino. Where's around near angle for Biofi? Contested on the play. Calvin Dennis fights for the rebound. See if it's going out of bounds by Anthony Lewis. Long pass down. Sails wide right and out of bounds. Try to get it down the floor to Simpkins. 1:13 to go here in the first half. Kroger to Jameer from 16. Rims off right. Underrated with the rebound. Govs Cotton with the rebound. Here's Kroger weaving his way in. Leaves it back for the Opie, but stolen away by Anthony Lewis. Here's Caleb Morgan from the right hand to the left hand and scores. Caleb Morgan, he has 5. And just like that, is 50-24. With 33 seconds to go here in the first half. Jimmy Johnson just beyond the top of the key. Serves out for Kubosh. Leaves it short. Dennis with the rebound. 21 seconds to go. Caleb Morgan back to Dennis. And just bullies his way in and glides in the rack and scores. Calvin Dennis. 52-24. Theofi. He's it back for Kubosh. On a behind-the-back pass. Wasn't expecting the pass. Goes off him and out of bounds. The Wildcats number is 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. And barely making it from three-quarters court. Almost making it was Caleb Morgan. We are through one half here at the Brick Palace. It's all underrated here early. In the first half, it's 52-24. We'll be back with second half action when we come back after these words.
The best, highest quality, excellence, or standing. Those words describe Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Voted the best in chiropractic care in Kitsap County. If you need treatment, don't settle for second best. Go to the best. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Don't live your life in pain. Schedule your appointment today. 360-373-2225. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. 991 Northeast Bordeaux Road in Bremerton. Your next step to health and healing.